This is for you, Sachin. Sachin, you are not listening. No, let me rephrase that. You're listening to everybody else and the yap out there instead of listening to your inner being, to that still inner voice, to that voice that has never led you wrong, but you don't always listen to it. Because as soon as something happens, here's what's happening with you, Sachin. Something happens. You feel an instinctive reaction to do ABC. You're about to do it, and then you stop. And then you start thinking, well, you know, that isn't logical, or that doesn't make sense based on the particular situation that you are responding to, Sachin. This is a problem, Sachin. I've been talking to you about this in many different ways for months and months and months. And you are still not tapping in. You are allowing what other people say, and even worse, Sachin, you are allowing other people's opinions to influence you. Fuck them! Other people's opinions are irrelevant to your life. The only time you and anybody else needs to heed somebody else's opinion is if they are experienced in the subject matter. Let me use an example. Your uncle is a banker, an investment trader, whatever. You have some money to invest. You will go to your uncle to ask for advice or his opinion because he is experienced in that. Your uncle is also a womanizer and has been married 5 times. You just met a girl. You will not go to your uncle to ask his opinion on what he thinks about the girl, or you think you might want to get married, or she's just perfect, because he has no experience in this matter. Sachin, you really need to pay attention to this, buddy. Other people's opinions are not important in your life. I don't give a shit who they are. They could be mother, father, sister, brother, etc. As they cannot and they will never give you proper information that you can work with, because they have no experience in your heart matter or your soul matter. Sachin, you have to go to people who have the experience in order to give you sound advice and opinions. You have to allow yourself to stop being pulled hither and yon, hither and thither, etc. This is going to continue. The next thing, Sachin, I've been speaking to you about this a lot. Boundaries, Sachin. You don't have any boundaries. You gotta find a way to say no and mean it. That means it's either no, I can't. No, I'm sorry, this is not a good time. Fuck off. I really don't have time to talk right now. Could we meet another time? Hey, why don't we meet for a beer outside? Then I can listen to you. Sachin, all of those things I just gave are examples of boundaries. When you have no boundaries, people suck your energy, Sachin. When you have no boundaries, people are going to take up your space. And at the moment, you are wide open and you are inviting every single energy vampire to suck off your energy. I suggest that you start some sort of exercise. Go walking. Find a place in nature. I don't care how big or small it is. And really settle into it and sit on the ground. I don't care if you're in, I don't know where you are. I feel you're in India. I don't care how wet it is. Get some plastic or find a dry tree to sit under. Sit there and ground. You need to ground, Sachin, because you're really all over the place. I mean, seriously, you are not grounded at all. So what's happening is, here's one technique. I want you to take a few breaths in and out of your stomach. You fill up your belly with air and then you blow it out slowly through your mouth. Then you start counting to 10 and you take the first breath, you hold it slowly for a count of 10. When you get to 10, you count 1, 2, 3 beats, then you breathe out slowly to a count of 6. And I want you to keep on doing that, Sachin, until you feel settled and calm. And then I want you to settle in and feel your connection with Father Sky and Mother Earth. And then I want you to feel that energy up and down going through you, right down into the earth. Picture 30 feet down. And do that for a few minutes until you feel settled and calm. That means you are rooted. Here is another technique, not just for you, but for everyone. And this works. How to make a decision that is absolutely sure and certain. You do some deep breathing to calm yourself. Then you start telling it, then you focus on what you need to make a decision on. Why does this work? This works because it cuts off the logical mind. You have 6 seconds. It cuts off the logical mind so that no thoughts from your conscious mind will interrupt you. Notice what I said. You have 6 seconds. Here's what you do. So once you're feeling settled, you tell yourself 20 times in your mind, I always make the best decision. And you keep telling yourself that. Sachin, when you get to the 20th repetition, you open your eyes immediately and you make the decision. That's it. That's it. It will never steer you wrong. You are, during that time, connected to your intuition. And I remind you and everyone else as well, just as I did yesterday, your subconscious mind and my subconscious mind controls 95% of everything we do, think, and say. Your subconscious mind and mine is connected to infinite intelligence, to all that is. Your intuition is your soul voice, or the voice of your intuition. Okay? So, during those 20 repetitions, you have allowed yourself to be wide open, free of conscious thought, and you are connected. You are connected. This is why it works. So, 20 repetitions, and then you make the decision, and then you go take action. I'm going to leave you with this. 5 frogs were sitting on a branch. 3 of them decided to jump. How many stayed on the branch? If you said 2, you're wrong. None of them jumped. 3 decided to make the decision, but they did fuck all. Sachin, you must act on the decision that you make. That is the only way you are going to go forward. So if you use this technique, you're going to be fine. Okay, Sachin? Ciao. My heart to yours, buddy.